Hello everyone, my name is Gavin and welcome back to Gavin Plays Games. Today we will be resuming our playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time we had left off just having completed Zora's Domain, and today we will be advancing to the next region on the map, which I believe, if I check my adventure log, is Eldin. Alright, so let's see, where's the closest? Here. That would be the closest shrine, however I really want to find one with a stable nearby, but I don't think I will. So it looks like this shrine is the best I've got. Sorry, this tower I mean. I suppose we just make our way over to that stable. Lady, are you crazy? There's a whiz rope right there. And you're just ignoring him. We don't need it. Well, I guess it's better than the ice rock we already have. Ridiculous. You'd figure she would be more concerned that a monster like that was so close. Raw bird thigh. A high-quality piece of meat that's hard to come by. You can eat it raw, but cooking it first will recover more hearts. Dang it. Okay. That was not worth it. Climb! And you can see Varuta perched in the distance. Very nice. I wish I had Bluey with me right now. That would make traversing the overworld much easier. But there's a stable close by, so that should be remedied soon. I will say, however, that in order to get all of the armor pieces for the upcoming area, I will have to find some way of getting more rupees. Right now I don't have a steady supply by any means. And you can see Rudania just walking in the distance. Alright. Now I don't think I'll get any rewards from this encounter because I think both of the monsters were able to knock out these travelers before I was able to get to them. Yeah. I never even saw them coming. This is exactly why I don't want to go truffle hunting, lousy gnat. Let's see what this is. Dragonbone Boko Club. This bokoblin club has been reinforced with fossilized bones to maximize clobbering potential. Only the brawniest of bokoblins can manage its immense weight. Now that's better than what I have, but it's also not super durable. So I'm gonna leave it for now. Another Wizrobe! And Beetle! We'll talk to Beetle. He's always worth talking to. Hey! You're a great customer! And since today is Customer Appreciation Day, I want you to have this. Ancient Arrow. An arrow created using ancient technology. To be struck with one is to be consigned to oblivion in an instant. It deals devastating damage even against guardians. This even works on those guardian things. It's amazing. I hear it works best if you hit the guardian in the eye with it. This old guy named Robbie gave it to me. To find him, go way north past Sora's domain, all the way to Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Old Robbie makes a bunch of other weird weapons and clothes and stuff. I guess he's what you'd call a mad scientist, which is kind of cool, but also terrifying. If you want strong weapons and stuff, you should go see him. Anyway, back to business. What are you looking for, or are you selling? See what I've got. So do I have luminous stones? All of them. Okay, that's all the gemstones I have. I could sell guardian parts, but I need those for later. Selling monster guts though could be worth it. But I don't have enough of them. Thanks for the business. Do you need anything else? What have you got? I'll leave it. Thanks for the business. Bye-bye. Alright. Again, with the Wizrobes, he's right here and you guys are like acting like he's just not a threat. I don't understand. He only drops the ice rod, so it's not super worth killing him. Like, the only reason you kill him is to get him out of the way, because he is a very annoying enemy once he starts attacking. In we go! Okay, 1,000 rupees is not terrible, but I don't think it will buy what we need to buy. Unless we can find more gemstones along the mountain. I think there's a way of cheesing this. And I feel inclined to do it. Muhahaha. Muhahaha. Never mind, I was wrong. Now where's the chest here? It's up there. Okay. Alright, so we'll just carry this up here for now. And then we'll figure out what we want to do with it when we're there. Actually, yeah, we'll just leave it right here. Don't roll over. Oh, it's doing it. It wants to. Knight's Broadsword. Knights of Hyrule once carried this sword. These days, it's the weapon of choice for seasoned adventurers thanks to its ease of use and high attack power. Where do I want to drop that? I guess I'll drop one of the Guardian Swords. I don't feel like dropping the Zora Sword yet. Back we go. Whoops, that was a total mistake. I hope I do not die for it. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Lock. Okay. Dang. That was an accident. I forgot my controller was plugged in and I just swung my Switch all over the place. Alright. Back to the stable. I don't really know why there's a stable here, because you only get to use your horse so far up the mountain anyway. Hello, sir. Hey there, I'm Boldon, Goron City's ambassador of tourism. This heat is nothing to us Gorons, but I guess it's pretty bad for a Hylian, huh? That's all you got to say? I'm surprised we have not encountered this guy yet. Greetings, traveler. How about a song? That there, on your hip. No, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to pry. Are you a bird? Have you never met a Rito before? Odd. My name is Cass. As a bard, I spend my days traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you heard of the ancient songs of Hyrule? No. Ancient songs, songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in an age past. One of the more famous among them recounts the events of 10,000 years ago. I happen to know a song about the ancient hero, which was passed down to me by my teacher. Do you care to hear it? Let's hear it. Oh. Excellent. Without further ado, The kingdom of Hyrule is a vast and storied land, oft grasped in the palm of a villainous hand. A dark force of destruction, many times undone, rises again, Ganon, man. But hope survives in Hyrule, for all is not lost, true brave souls protected no matter the cost. A goddess blood princess and a fearless knight, they appear in each age to fight the good fight. Their battle with Ganon I've committed to song, to keep it through time no matter how long. Now begins the second verse, listen and you'll know of their battle with Ganon 10,000 years ago. The kingdom of Hyrule was once a land of lasting peace, a culture of such strength and wit that suffering did cease. But Ganon lurked beneath the surface, strengthening its jaws, so the ancient people of Hyrule set out to help the cause. Their efforts bore fruit in an automated force to help avert calamity by sealing it at its source. 4 giant behemoths, for which power never ceased, each of these titans was called a divine beast. And free-willed machines that hunted down their prey, these guardians were built to last so they could join the fray. To guide the beasts in battles, warriors were needed, so 4 champions pledged to see Ganon defeated. Divine beasts, guardians, princess, and knight, their plan to rout Ganon was looking all airtight. And when Calamity Ganon reared its head, Hyrule rose against it. The optimism of Hyrule all the more incensed it. Ganon raged in its assault, boiling with hate. It gnashed its teeth and thrashed about, but it was all too late. The guardians kept the hero safe through every hour. The divine beasts unleashed attacks that weakened Ganon's power. The hero with the sealing sword struck the final blow, and the holy power of the princess sealed Ganon's soul. And that is the story of the brazen attack on Calamity Ganon 10,000 years back. Thank you for listening. Please come back and hear it again sometime. I think I'm good. Sunshroom, a bright red mushroom that grows in hot climates, imbued with the power of heat. They can be used to cook dishes that will allow you to endure the bitter cold. Good evening! If you're stopping by Foothill Stable, then you're probably headed towards Goron City. That's right. I thought so. Hold on, buddy, are you really headed to Goron City just like that? Yes. See, this is how tourists get a bad rep. That place is sheer cliff after sheer cliff, and it gets so hot past the second checkpoint that your body will catch fire. Normally I wouldn't stop a stranger from heading to their doom, but I kinda like ya. So I guess I have no choice but to sell you these fireproof elixirs. They can protect you from the burning air. Even Goron City regulars usually take at least 3 elixirs with them. It's 60 rupees for 1, 110 rupees for 2, and 150 rupees for 3. Buying in bulk pays off here. I'll take 3. Alright, here's your fireproof elixir. Fireproof elixir times 3 grants a fireproof effect, which prevents your body from catching fire. Be sure to pack this when venturing out to explore Death Mountain. If you have that many, you should be able to make it to Goron City no problem. Alright, and that's what I'll do. But we'll start by getting Bluey. Welcome to our stable. We can register a wild horse you've caught or retrieve or board your existing horses. And if you want to stay for a rest, please head to the counter inside. So what will it be? Take horse. Which horse do you want to take out? Bluey. You wanted Bluey, right? Take horse. Alright, we'll get Bluey ready for you. Sit tight. And there you go. Thanks for choosing us for all your horsey needs. If a horse gets spooked or doesn't like where it's at, it might just shut down and refuse to move at all. If that happens, you can target while mounted and then force the horse to move step by step. Just be sure you don't put your horse in a dangerous situation. Alright. I think it's time we head into Eldin. I'm trying to see where... There's the tower. That'll be our first destination. We won't be able to take our horse very far here. But, we'll see. We'll see how far we can take the horse. I should stop and grab some shinies along the way. Like those. Yeah, each one of those is worth 80 rupees. And I need money, so... And there's a shrine nearby. Get out of here. Good enough for me. I don't know where the shrine is here. I'm not going to work too hard to find it though. I'll just come back later. And there are more over there. I felt that guy had a knight's bow. He very well might have. What do my bows look like? Yeah, that would be an upgrade over the ones I have. Did he? Yes, he did. Okay, after I take out these rocks, I'll go and grab that bow from him. What's next? I hate to use the Knight's Claymore because that's my highest damage dealing weapon. Bombs away! I just also hate how bombs cause these things to scatter. It's not great either way. Yeah, see, some of them are lost to the water. And that just, it's not ideal. There that goes. My Zora sword is badly damaged too. I think our Zora equipment is beginning to reach the end of its usefulness. Although I do appreciate having a set of gear that matches. Fireproof lizard. This rare lizard can only be found in the Eldin region. Its scales have heat-resistant properties, so when cooked with monster parts, it produces a heat-resistant elixir. Thank you for scaring away the thing I wanted. Red choo-choo jelly. A jiggly substance that normally comes from a fire choo-choo. It consistently gives off heat. If struck, it will explode in a ball of flame. Alright, back we go. I'll just keep an eye out for those fireproof lizards as we go along. They're very useful. And there's a guardian. Let's see if I can take it out this time. We did just receive that arrow, so... I mean, I know it's probably better to save it, but there's a guardian. It's directly blocking our path. So, let's show off the power of this arrow. Instantly kills it. We'll grab these stones too. I hate that there's so many keys everywhere. Easily, well, not the most annoying enemy in the game, but they're in the runnings. Get out of here. See, you went and spooked my horse too. Fire key swing, a rare fire key swing. There isn't enough fire keys attached to it to burn you, but it does have have a slight warmth to it. It can be used as an ingredient for elixirs. I would also like the eyes. What do I want to equip next? I think it's about time we finally make use of these guardian swords we've been stockpiling. Come on. Nope, not correct. Alright. It's better than nothing. Not ideal. I'd rather keep more of Loomis stones by breaking them with a sledgehammer, but I don't have a sledgehammer, so... Ooh yeah. There we go. Now this is where the good ores come from. Topaz. This precious yellow gem contains the power of electricity. It's been known to fetch a high price since ancient times. Sapphire, a precious blue gem mined from natural rock formations. Sapphires contain the very essence of ice. They've been known to fetch a high price since ancient times. Okay. Get out. Okay. Back up the mountain we go. I'm sorry, horsey. I did not mean to spook you like that. This might be the end of the road for me and Horsey. Death Mountain Marker 2, Goron City ahead. Heat level. Non-Gorons use extreme caution. Okay. Yeah, things are about to get hot. Things are about to get spicy. Okay, so the Guardian Sword can break these things fairly easily. Oh, whoops. I was wearing a wooden bow. This is also wooden. This is made of metal, so it's not just going to break on me. There's a Guardian. We could try to fight it. It's in the way of the tower, so it's probably worth it. Hey Guardian, let's do this. Mano y mano. Okay, there's one. Two. Three. He's dead. And I have a new knight's halberd. Give me the stuff, don't let Lord know. Okay, got everything. Nothing was wasted. Got the ore. Whoops. Diamond, the most precious gem one can find in Hyrule. Its signature sparkle has charmed Hyruleans for generations. As such, it is sold for a very high price since ancient times. Okay, so now I should have plenty of money to buy the complete set of the next armor piece. Why is there just one dude? Where's the rest of your squadron? Come here. I know you're fireless outposts. I appreciate it. Breathless Outpost Tail. The separate tail of a fire breathless outpost. Its flavor makes the flesh inedible. But toss it into a stew with some critters and you'll have yourself a nice elixir. Okay. Start with... Okay. Yeah. What else? I don't want to drop the shield yet. I like the shield I'm using. There we go. Roasted bird drumstick. Raw bird drumstick that's been cooked to a crisp, skin and all. It's devoid of seasoning, but it is a simple, accessible taste. Restores more hearts than the raw variety. Seared prime steak. Raw prime meat cooked over an open flame. The outside is perfectly browned while the inside is still mouth-wateringly juicy. Chalk arrow times 5. So let's do this. Oh, I'm standing on magma. That's interesting. So you could use pieces of metal as sledgehammers. That works. But all I got out of it was flint anyway, so I'm just gonna smash that anyway. Up the tower. Probably did not. I might have enough stamina to make it up the rest of the way. If just barely. Alright. Regional map extracted. Alright. So from here I think the next progression is, let's see. Yes, we want to go through here. Yeah. There's the path. There is a shrine nearby. It would be nice if I could see it against the orange hue of... Well, I can't see it. But I don't feel like going over there. So I'm not. That being said, we're about to have a fun encounter here. I didn't have to do that because I have an ice rod. Why didn't it freeze? Oh, eat. Excuse me, bud, but why, when I, Let's try the ice rod. Freeze. There we go. That's what we want to see. Done. It's gonna explode. Get his hot, get his fire back, and now we're gonna freeze him again. Could not be simpler. See, there are perks to carrying around elemental weapons. Saves you on arrows, that's for sure. Plus, arrows sometimes just don't work. Ruby, the precious red gem mined from large ore deposits found throughout Hyrule. Rubies contain the power of fire and have fetched a high price since ancient times. There we go. Okay, reapply the sunscreen. And I think that's all from this guy, from this area. There might be more, yeah, there are more ore deposits. So we'll break these open and then move on. What you got? Salt, rock salt. Great. I love rock salt. What'd you drop? More rock salt. It's not always easy to see what drops whenever you break them with explosions, so... Oh well. It doesn't matter too much. It's crazy that this is the actual intended pathway up the mountain with like a steep cliff like this. Usually pathways don't have molten hot cliff faces like this. I guess Eldin is a uniquely treacherous area of the game. Dang it. There's stuff here. Like that lizard! We want all of those lizards we can get. They're very populated around these areas. There you go. There's one. Two in one spot. Yippee! And there's a sledgehammer and a lizard. Yes, it is necessary for me to capture all these lizards, and I'll show you why later. I promise I'm not just doing this for the sake of it. And we'll drop ourselves. Drop that. I'll miss it. I love the guardian weapons. They're easily my favorite weapon class in the game. But, just have to let them go sometimes. Okay, we've got 3 lizards in the group. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I should have enough by now. Let me see. Nine? Yeah, that's... I might need one more, actually. I can't remember whether it was 6 or 10 we needed. There he is. Oh, hey, perfect! You showed up at just the right time. I'm on my way back from Goron City, but I forgot to buy souvenirs. I wanted to capture some of those fireproof lizards that live here on Death Mountain, but those suckers are quick. Say, you look pretty speedy. I bet you could catch a ton. If you bring me 10, I'll even give you some heat-resistant armor. So what do you say, buddy? Help a pal out of a jam by capturing me some fireproof lizards? Leave it to me? Great, thanks buddy. Just 10 fireproof lizards should be enough. You can probably find some right around here. I have them. Wow, look at all them fireproof lizards. You actually managed to chase down 10 of those suckers? Well, a deal's a deal. Hand them over and I'll give you this heat-resistant armor. Here you go. Thanks buddy. Here, take this. Flamebreaker armor. Armor crafted by Goron's Hylians curious enough to visit Goron City. It's made from the fire-resistant rocks to protect the wearer. Something the matter, buddy? My helmet? Sorry, it ain't for lending. It's too expensive for that. You can buy your own in Goron City. To get to Goron City, head north from here. It's the 5th stop of the trail. I'm sure you'd agree, buddy. that it's always handy to have some spare souvenirs on hand. So if you come across any more fireproof lizards, I'll buy them off you at 20 rupees for 3. And if I get my hands on some fireproof lizards and some monster parts, I can make some fireproof elixirs to boot. Yeah, I won't be doing that. I will not be talking to you again, because catching fireproof lizards and selling them at a rate of 3 per 20 rupees is actually not a good way to make money in this game at all. If I do capture fireproof lizards, it will be for my own sake and not for yours. Sorry, buddy. And yes, I know this outfit does not match at all. Forgive me, it's for the time being until we can get the full set. I promise, I don't like it either. Okay, here we go. Give me that. Give me the roasted bird thigh. Prime meat that's been flame seared to perfection. The outside is crispy, but the inside is juicy. Eat it to recover hearts. So it's cooked as soon as it touches the ground here. I thought I would even... You don't even have time to, Where is he going? You don't even have time to... Yeah, pick it up from him before it cooks. Which is a testament to how hot this area of the game is. Also, it's a testament to whatever fireproof oil is on their feathers, because for them to not just combust from the heat that literally is enough to cook their insides. It's quite impressive. But anyway, let's take out this camp on the way up here. Whoops. Hey buddy. It's very simple. You just gotta go. Listen, I'm sorry, it just has to be this way. Just go that way. Go, just go. It's not complicated. He didn't actually take any damage. But it's funny to me, okay? That's what matters. It's that it's funny. It's funny and I like it. Okay. We'll stop joshing around. Time for you guys to die. Okay. I didn't think I got either one of them with that. But that's okay. I've got a guardian sword with their name on it. They're all about to die anyway. If I don't die first. I need to cook more food. Shut up. Shut up. Steel the Zal bow. This bow is wielded by the Zalfos, who are expert marksmen. The metal that reinforces much of the weapon adds some additional weight, but also offers heightened durability. I know for a fact that guy's weak to ice. Leave me alone. See? I'm gonna keep holding on to the Phoenix bow as long as I can, just because it's that good. The Phoenix bow is that good. Also, I want to hold on to all of my Zora equipment till it breaks. I don't think I need to explain that. I think it looks cool, and sometimes it really is just what's cool. Well, that sucks. And I can freeze that guy. Stupid head. Let me up. Let me up. I need the tail. Where's my sword? I am, however, running pretty low on weapons. And that cannot be allowed to last. I need more weapons. Not that. Not that. You got the sledgehammer, right? Dang. Just give me the goods. Stop resisting. Don't fall. Okay, there it is. So that little combat venture was not really worth it. I don't think I got enough out of it for it to be worth it. I guess it wasn't terrible, but you know, like that chest didn't even have meat in it. I think the most valuable thing I got out of that was that ore deposit right there. I am so excited to sell all this ore I have. Actually, let's see how much ore I have. 6 topaz, 16 luminous stones, 3 sapphires, and 1 ruby, 1 diamond, which I do not plan to sell. Diamonds are useful for other things in this game, so it's not worth selling that just yet. Almost to Goron City. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hide out under here while lava rocks rain from the sky. I think I'm pretty safe right here. And I was. And there's the thing that undoubtedly just caused that lava fall. I think those Divine Beast sequences are so cool. I can't think of a single one that's bad. But Rudania especially does a very good job at making him seem intimidating, which he is. Where is the shrine here? So I can check this out. There he is. Let's go over there. Let's shut this little radar up. In we go. So yeah, right now we've only got 1 spirit emblem. We'll be needing a lot more of those here soon. This is a pretty fun shrine. I don't know why they put most of the fun shrines in Eldin. but it is kind of nice. Come on. You can do it. Get down. Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't know what the benefit to doing that is, but it's done. Stone Smasher, a two-handed weapon forged from a rare metal mined in Goron City. Its center of gravity is at its tip, so it uses centrifugal force and sheer weight to smash opponents flat. I do love that weapon. Who's looking at me? You are. What? Do I have another okay, I'm out of... Too easy. Now let's use the Guardian Sword for the next one. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Shoot. 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 Fire. Fire. Ruby, a precious red gem mined from... We've already read that. Sorry. Okay. Let's continue. Can I just use magnesis? It appears that I can. But now how about this door? Do I just stand here and make it go? Huh. Is that another chest? It is. How do I get into it? Well, was there not just an orb here? I don't remember this shrine very well. Okay. That's not it. The orb is there. And the goal, is it not to rotate? Oh, I don't know why that didn't do it the first time. Why did that not happen the first time? That does not make any sense to me. Small key, a key that can unlock doors inside shrines. Yep, I wish more of the shrines did the lock and key method. It's really astounding to me that there are only like a handful of shrines that have small keys in them that lock certain areas of the shrine behind finding the key, you know, after you finish a puzzle. I guess most of the shrines in this game are not complex at all. They just aren't. But I guess the simplicity of other shrines really shows in comparison to shrines like this, which are decently complex. Like that did take a while to solve. I'm very excited to see the crab shrine again. That's definitely my favorite shrine in the game. Looking up the map. Yes, we do have the entire Eldin region's map. We will be unlocking the maps for every region in the game. I do want to say I don't like seeing an incomplete map, but I don't know. I think after we finish Eldin, we'll probably take a detour to Akala, if that's how you pronounce it. I don't know for sure. Hello.
Yeah.
Out late, I see. Lucky. Out late, I see. Lucky for you, Ripped and Shredded is open for business 24 hours a day. I want to sell. What do you want to sell? All of them. Yes. Yay. Racking in the earnings. Goodbye. Alright, now we can buy the Flamebreaker boots. Goron artisans use flame-resistant rocks to craft these fireproof boots for curious Hylians visiting Goron City. Thank you, brother! And the Flamebreaker Elm, which is probably one of the most expensive armor pieces in the game, if I'm correct. No, I probably am not. There's probably some really expensive armor pieces. Like the ancient set might be a lot more expensive. How does 2,000 rupees sound? Okay. Stone headgear made by Goron craftsmen to protect tourists visiting Goron City. As if its flame resistance isn't enough of a selling point, it also covers your entire head. Alright, so now we can finally have another matching set of armor. That being said, we cannot have a fully matching set of equipment because Gorons don't make shields and bows. They only make smashers. I don't like they use sledgehammers too, and they do have a spear, but it's actually more of a drill shaft than a proper spear. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. Hello, I think you're the elder here, so I think I need to talk to you. Drat, that blasted Rudania. What's wrong? With Rudania running wild recently, Death Mountain's eruptions have gotten really bad. Do you see Rudania stomping around up there on that mountain? They say that 100 years ago it actually used to protect our people from harm. But that was then and this is now. Now all it does is mess up our mining operations. We're all suffering because it's stopping us from doing business. I can't tell you how many times we've used that cannon to chase off that fiend. But it always comes back. Ah. Yo, chow. Are you okay? It's just some back pain. Wait, who are you? I'm a traveler. I see. So then you came all this way to pay your respects to me? I like you already, brother. Well, my name is Bluto. I'm the great Goron boss who's fearsome enough to silence a crying child, or to make a silenced child cry, either way. Yet it's none other than I, Bluto. I was planning to drive off Rudania like I always do, but then this blasted pain in my back flared up out of nowhere. That blasted Yunobo. When will he return? Who is Yunobo? Yunobo is a young Goron who helps me drive off Rudania. He went to grab some painkillers for my back from the abandoned North Mine, but he hasn't come back yet. Slacker. I bet he's off somewhere wasting time. Hey, if you happen to see Yunobo, will you let him know I'm looking for him? Will do. Ah. Ouch. Alright. That being said, I will be putting back on this shield. I guess technically this matches. The Lionel gear kind of matches. But the Lionel gear is so precious. Because, well, I'll put it on anyway. Nah, I really should save it for the boss fight. I guess I'll just have to suffer from not having matching equipment. It's a shame, but it must be done. After all, most of the equipment you'll use in this game does not match. Actually. Do it again. Do it again, I dare you. Octorok Tentacle. This can only be obtained from an Octorok type enemy. It's too acidic for cooking, but it's highly valued as an ingredient for elixirs. Do it. Okay, I warned you. Hey! Stop that! That's boss's cannon! Don't you dare touch that lever! Well, I'm going to, but first I want this sledgehammer. And I'm out of space for sledgehammers. Thank you. Let's see. Where do you go? Let's blow up that Zelfos. Yep. Like he was never even there. How about this? Doesn't quite reach. Okay. Death Mountain Marker 6, Abandoned North Mine. Heat level 2 stars. No unauthorized access. Well, where's the next cannon? Really wish I still had the ice rod now. I guess I did kind of waste it a little bit on that Moblin. It's never wasted on the Red Lizalfos though. Like the moment you use it on a Red Lizalfos, they combust into flames. Or the opposite. No, no, no. Okay. I wonder if it works with the, get in there. It does. It's like putting a square peg in a round hole. Sometimes it just works. How much money did it leave us? All that spending left us with 1,631 rupees. I don't know how much that will be towards the next region's armor. It probably will not cover the full costs. So, just letting you guys know, we will probably be rupee hunting again. Let's take out that next Lizalfos. Oh, you can go in. It's okay. It's okay if you're square. Sometimes it's not. Sorry. Didn't mean to tell you that. Didn't mean to tell you that you were okay just the way you were. Sometimes it's not okay to be square. Sometimes you have to be round instead. Ooh. Yes. Yes, that's what I like to see. Strengthened Lizalbo. A Lizalbo made with a grip reinforced by metal. The body is made from the branches of a flexible tree that grows near water, which offers some serious destructive power. That being said, I don't really need bows right now. I suppose I could have dropped my knight's bow a while back, but I just don't feel like it, so I didn't. Let's see if I can make it just barely. Is there a way of conveniently dealing with you guys? It was over there, that was the way. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take these guys out, because now they're shooting at me too. Bye-bye! Okay, let's jump back over here. Man, you really have barely enough height to make it across that gap. Kaboom. In you go. It worked one time, and now it makes me think I can do it all the other times. Alright, let's see what was left over there. Tons of goodies. And there's a shrine nearby to boot. Good. I don't know if you can get the more valuable ores out of the regular non-shiny ore deposits. It might be possible, but I've never tried. While I'm here, let me see. Is there a way? we go. Another knight's bow. I don't really need it. I don't need it at all. There we go.
What am I gonna do? Monsters! They're here! They found me! Help! Huh?
Don't mind me. I'm just grabbing this thing here. Well, that was not intentional, but it works. Cobble Crusher, a Goron-made two-handed weapon. It's made from thick hard metal and has no cutting edge, so it relies on its sheer weight to crush all opponents. Purple Rupee. Okay. Now that I've gotten a good look. Whoa, it's a Hylian! Were you the one that broke through that crag to rescue me, Goro? Thanks, brother. But what brought you all the way out here to begin with? Looking for Yunobo. Oh, so that's it. Boss told you to come find me. Phew, thank goodness. In any case, I sure am glad you saved me, Goro. The name's Yunobo. Everyone calls me Yunobo. Makes sense, Goro. I came to get some painkillers for Boss, but a magma bomb caused a rock slide, sealing the entrance, Goro. By the way, how'd you break those rocks at the entrance, Goro? With a cannon. Huh? You used Boss's cannon? That thing is so difficult to use I thought only Boss could handle it. Oops, I nearly forgot. This is the time to chat. I need to deliver those painkillers as soon as possible. Sorry, I've got to run. But do come by and see the boss later, okay? He may be gruff, but he always repays a favor. I'm sure there's a reward in it for you. Okay then, goodbye for now, Goro. Sorry, I somehow, even hearing his voice gave him a completely different one. It's been a struggle to voice these characters as oftentimes I just end up giving them my voice, and because it's easier. Whatever, it'll be fine. That being said, I do need to get better at making voices, because I plan on playing Deltarune on this channel, and that's a game where everyone has unique voices for the characters. Hopefully Chapter 5 will come out soon. but we'll see. We'll see. Again? Thanks for catching me without cover. I really need to start cooking again. Rah! Ah, it's the tiny traveler. Yonobo told me all about how you helped him, brother. Here's a reward for you. Hylians like you need this sort of thing, right? Fireproof elixir ×3. Okay then, well I took my painkillers, so I guess it's time to meet up with Yonobo. I mean, no respect to Daruk's legacy, but if I'm not there to give that Rudania a good walloping, Daruk? Are you really telling me you don't know about Daruk, the Goron champion? See that statue up there? That's Daruk.
I think I'm finally getting the hang of controlling this divine beast. I tell you what, sure is a blast piloting a toy like this around. Let those other champions know. They better eat their gravel if they want to keep up with Daruk. Speaking of which, can you believe this view? Just look at all those delectable rocks sprinkled on those mountains. Mighty tasty. I may not know a whole lot about this Calamity Ganon thing, but mark my words, I'll protect this land of ours to the death. Right, little guys? Hey, by the way, congrats on becoming the princess's appointed knight. That's a really big deal, protecting the king's daughter. No pressure. Seriously, though, the princess is a strong personality. So strong, she can't quite see the range for the peaks. Remember that, and you'll be fine. Huh? What the? What was I saying? That was a little strange. As far as I know, Death Mountain has been quiet for decades. But if the mountain is shivering enough to send out a bunch of boulders that size, then never mind. Forget I said anything.
What's gotten into you? Hylians sure are strange. Anyway, Yonobu is actually a descendant of the great Daruk. That's why that slacker can even use Daruk's protection. He uses it to protect himself when we fire him at Rudania. That's the only way we can chase that blast beast away. We have no choice because normal cannonballs are no good against him. Alright, that's enough out of me. Time to go drive off Rudania. Yeah. Are you okay? Oh, yeah, just peachy dumb traveler. Of course I'm not okay. Oh, I'm afraid I won't be going anywhere today. I hate to put you on the spot, but can you please go tell your noble that I'm gonna have to cancel for today? He should be at Eldin Bridge. Well, I'm not going to tell that to him because I am going to be doing the job for you. After all, I want to get on that big lizard, and Yonobo is probably my ticket to do that. Which way is Eldin Bridge? How do I get up on that bridge? Right there? I see the minecarts. Is that how? I think we have time to go ahead and just defeat the Divine Beast. I think we have time to do that. Rotate. Rotate. I want you to rotate. There we go. On you go. That's a lot of work just to get to this bridge. You'd figure they'd put it in a more accessible place, but I guess not. That being said, we've got more minecarts, so let's go. Get in, get in, get in. There's a shrine nearby. I see. Sorry, I cannot bypass this. Ah, ruby. Rubies. Fine. Be that way. How do I get back up there? Something tells me I don't. Well, never mind. I might be wrong. Yeah, never mind. I'll just leave that. Get out of here. Okay. Fork Lazal Spear. Skilled Lazalfos warriors tend to favor this spear. When it lacks in piercing power, it makes up for with brutal wounds its dual whipping blades will inflict. Do we need that? It is in fact stronger. It's probably better than a Guardian Sword. Well, it's definitely better. Let's just take a look real quick. So that's 18 damage. That's better than the Knight's Halberd. Wow. Okay. Roasted whole bird. This raw whole bird has been tickled by an open flame to bring out its flavor. Less is more, as the lack of additional seasoning allows its natural taste to shine. One thing that sucks about finding shrines in the Eldin region is that they blend in perfectly with all the lava. Whereas in other regions like Zora's Domain, everything's blue. So, unless you've already activated the shrine, you're going to be able to find it very quickly. Okay, stalled flight. I see where the chest is. So what can I freeze here? Okay, that puts me on top. Pretty simple. Now I can grab the chest. More money is always nice. And so I think... There we go. That's it? That is embarrassingly simple. There should be like 5 of those back to back in one shrine, not one. Cannot believe it. Yes, my resourcefulness speaks to the promise of a hero. It also speaks to your lack of puzzle-making skills. I actually think Rule's card could do better. That was pretty. I wonder what happens if I walk right past Shinobu. Just ignore him. What happens? Can't. I get cutscened. What was my voice for him? It was bad. Yes! That's not even. Someone please help me! If I have to. Here's the drill shaft I was talking about. It's like the Goron spear. You can dodge super late with that. I am just taking massive damage at this point in the game. It is not even funny. What weapon do I want to use now? Actually, no, let's use the Guardian's sword. There we go. Give me that drill shaft. Drill shaft. Goron artisans use recycled metal to forge this weapon. The tip is made from an old excavation bore, which afforded unmatched piercing capabilities. Basically, that thing breaks rocks in like one strike. It's really cool. It's by no means like the best spear in the game, but it's still pretty cool. Just kidding me, why don't you? Wow! You're crazy strong, Goro. You saved me again. Phew. Thanks for saving me, brother. I would have been in real trouble if you hadn't shown up when you did, Goro. Still no signs of Boss, eh? He's not coming. Huh? Not coming? But why, Goro? He's backwards. After we went through all that trouble to get them, the painkillers didn't even end up working, Goro. Well, if Boss can't help, there's nothing else we can do. I suppose I'll just head back now. Wait a minute. Huh? You're not going back? But why, Goro? I want to board Rudania.
Huh?
What? You're gonna try to board the Divine Beast? Who do you think you are, Lord Daruk? It's dangerous in there, Goro. Though I guess if you weakened it first, it might be possible. But why risk it? Well, I don't really get it. But I'm sure you have your reasons, Goro. The problem is, good old Boss raised the Bridge of Eldin to make sure that mean Divine Beast couldn't get over here. In order to get where Rudania is, we'll have to find a way to get the Bridge of Eldin back down, Goro. Boss would normally use the cannon to lower it. We can't get across unless we figure something out. If Boss can't come down here, then you can't use the cannon to lower the bridge. That means we're out of luck, Goro. Oh, it occurs to me that you know how to use the cannons, don't you, Goro? Maybe we can get across after all. So let's just do what I do to help Boss sometimes. That means I'm gonna be the cannonball, and you'll launch me, Goro. Are you sure? I've got Daruk's protection, Goro. My ancestors' help can't possibly fail me. That means I can smash into anything and it won't hurt one bit, Goro. My ancestor Daruk was a big deal, Goro. That's what Boss says, so it's gotta be true. And I can use Daruk's protection just like Daruk could. That means there's no need to worry, Goro. So rest easy, got it? Well, go on then, take aim at the Bridge of Eldin and fire away, Goro. Just, be kinda gentle about it. We did it! See that, Goro? If we put our heads together, anything is possible. That power I got from my ancestor, Daruk's protection, it really is something, isn't it? Anyhow, I guess my time as a cannonball isn't over just yet, Goro. So let's get a move on and cross that bridge, brother. Divine Beast of Rudania. Oh, yikes. The sentry is always a nuisance, no matter where it is or how many of them there are. If one finds you, Rudania will go nuts, which will cause Death Mountain to erupt, Goro. I always get spotted, and then magma bombs come raining down one after another. If Boss were here, he'd swat those magma bombs away like they were nothing and force his way up. I don't think you'd be able to do that, Goro, and I don't want to cause you any trouble. Maybe the best idea is for you to give me a signal to let me know when I should stop and when I can move forward. Let's hurry and decide what the signal will be, Goro. Got any ideas? A whistle. A whistle? Ah, that's a great idea, Goro. When I hear your whistle, I'll either stop in my tracks or start moving forward. I like it. Even though it's kind of like calling a horse, Goro. Okay, then I'm counting on your whistles to make sure I'm not spotted by those awful sentries. We could just kill them. Can't we not? The sentries, I mean. To my knowledge, they can be destroyed. Let's take a picture. Die. Never mind. I realize I don't have bomb arrows yet. That's interesting. You, follow me. Okay. All right. Can I break this in 2 strikes? No, it took 4. You stay here. Alright, there's the first cannon of, I think there's 3. I might be mistaken. Hurry on up, Inobo. We got a blast Rudania. We did it, Goro. If we can keep this up, we should be able to corner Rudania.
Wait up! Oh, you can get the rare ores out of the common ore veins.
me see, is there anything that would block Yunobo from coming? Okay. He can't hear me. Come on. He doesn't have to reach my location. He just has to reach the location on the ground. Die. Die. Is he coming?
It is my pleasure.
Yunobo! Where are you? Yunobo! Yunobo! And I didn't need to just get... Stop talking to me. I desire sapphire. Despite having fire in the name, sapphires contain ice. Give me the lizard. Now we got more of this goober. You know, I really wish you would just go ahead and give me that weapon of yours. Why do you have to put up such a resistance? Finally! You learned something. Get inside, Yunobo. We did it! Direct hit, Goro! And thanks to Daruk's protection, that didn't hurt me one bit, Goro. My ancestor came through for me. If we keep weakening it like this, we should be able to get inside. Don't let up, brother. Oh, man. Okay. So where's the thing? Oh wait, it's obvious. For some reason, remote bombs just destroy these things instantly, which I have no understanding as to why. Well, not instantly, but close enough. Like, look at this. It's ridiculous. Well, that's a bad example. Go, my child. I have no idea why they do so much damage to these things, when arrows do next to nothing. It doesn't make any sense to me, at least. Done. Oh yeah. Yunobo. Is that... That's not magnetic. Okay. wait here while I destroy these guys. Isn't it true that can I not just shoot them? Yeah, I guess they're just resistant to arrows or something. That's okay. Who need arrow when have iron block? What even is the purpose of these solid iron blocks? That is one cool thing about this game is that it remembers that the I just want the basically it remembers that the ancient technology parts are light enough or buoyant enough rather to float on water. So whenever you have one of those airstreams, it actually is also light enough to fly, I guess, if that makes sense. It really sucks whenever you're trying to get them. They're just suspended in air now. Can't have them no more. Alright, so how do we want to go about killing these guys? That was not the way. That was not the way. I hear you, Ganobo. I hear you. Oh. I'm just not as good at this game as I was. Shut up, Ganobo. I hear you. Get in the thing. Get in the thing. Get in it. Get inside. Get in the robot, Yunobo. Stay in the robot, Yunobo.
Cool! You really put a licking on that thing, Link. It's time to finish the job. This is our big chance.
guy. Long time no see. I always knew you'd come back. You know, I never stopped believing in you. You're here to take control of old Rudania back from Ganon, eh? You're gonna need a map that shows the guts of this place. You can grab the info from the guidance stone over there. Now get a move on.
Alright. How did I end up with so little health? I must have missed that. We are going into this Divine Beast with minimal healing, so we're just gonna have to be careful. Also, no torches. I forgot that's a thing you needed for this Divine Beast. I'll be alright. We've finally begun exhausting our Zora weaponry though. Maybe you have a torch. No, Dragonbone Vocal Club. Maybe I don't need two hammers. Well, yeah, I mean, there's a torch. I like hammers, but they have very low damage. They're very much meant to just be used for crushing those rock deposits. Alright, let's get some light. Let's shine some light on the situation. Fight me. Well, hold up. That emits a faint glow. There we go. There's another one. Yay! And here's the terminal. Hopefully this turns the lights back on.
Nice job getting the map of the Divine Beast. The terminals that control Rudania are noted by the glowing points on your map. To take back Rudania, you'll need to activate all of the terminals. You got this, little guy.
Okay, the lights are back on. Get out of here. It was a still object and I still missed it. Die. Why is this not combusting into flames? Is this not made of wood? Why? Okay. So where's the terminal in this room? It's right here. So I've got to tilt it what? Like that? Okay. That's easy enough. first terminal of the dungeon.
There are 4 terminals remaining. That's the way.
Now, there was... Yes, there's that. I don't know how to get in there yet. So we're going to put it back like this on the side. How do I get in here? I want in here. Might have to go around. Okay, that's terminal number 1. Let's check the map. It's in this area. Got it. Save the arrow. Is it push? Yes. Well, that's perhaps a little too easy.
There are 3 terminals remaining. All right, let's get moving.
I love Daruk's voice so much. He just seems like such a jolly guy. Especially when opposed to a certain not so jolly guy we'll meet later. Did we check this already? Yes, we did. Okay, let's light the fire through that eye hole. Very simple. But there's one thing I miss about the older games in this series. Way more complex puzzle design. It's one of the things that made me fall in love with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Breath of the Wild just does not... It doesn't really match those older games in that way. I mean, I like Breath of the Wild. Obviously, I would be playing it if I didn't. I played this game probably dozens of times at this point.
There are 2 terminals remaining. Just a little more.
But, you know, the puzzles could use some improvement. I would like something along the lines of the dungeons. I'd like more legacy dungeons, you know? Like the kind you saw in Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess. Any of those, just, you know, just something a little bit more complex than find the 5 terminals clearly marked here on the map, each locked behind very simple puzzles. Okay. So we just got 2 left. Could we... Oh. I forgot. That's alright. Okay, tilt back. Okay, now we just gotta... And it should put me back to my last solid ground. Yeah. Hey, I see you hiding there. Ancient core. This crystal was made using lost technology. At one time, it was the power source for ancient machines. This item is very valuable to researchers. Okay. health back. We've got one more left. And that requires doing some special work with the torch. Who's making those gurgly sounds? I hear them. Don't think I don't. Where are you coming from? Where? Just where? What's my inventory looking like, actually? Yeah, that's fine. Still have not found a way to unlock the store here. This is the only confusing thing about this entire place. Let me look inside. So, actually, it's probably easier to use the camera. There is more of an area back there, it looks like. How do I get there? I hear the sounds of those gurgly things. Those eye things. I just don't know where they're coming from. How do I get in there? Am I just being stupid? I think I am. Now where? Here it is. There's the fire. Switch the torch. Switch back. Walk up the staircase. You. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? I would really, really like to know where they're coming from. Is that it? Is there like some... Oh, where's even the... Where is the eye for that? I can't fix that. Ugh. Alright, let's roll on down. There it goes. One last thing for me to do, and then I can access the next portion of this divine beast. Or so I thought. I don't know, how do you get into that other area?
Just one terminal remaining. Just one more.
Oh, that's right, I never got the one on the up there. Maybe it'll... No, it didn't. What's going on? Why can't I access this area? Maybe it's from the outside? I'll have to try the outside. I know this is a lot of trouble to go just for a little chest, but I don't know if I'm going to open that. Dang it! This would be a good time to have Vivaldi scale.
Nice. That was the last terminal. Now go ahead and... There should be a new glowing mark on your map. You're gonna need to make your way over to that. Stay focused, little guy.
Before I do that, I need to check something out. Is there a way to access? I don't know how you get there. I'll have to look it up later. Alright. Well, let's resume the adventure. Now we can match.
That ugly pain in the crack is Danny's handiwork. Thing got the best of me 100 years ago. Good luck, little guy. Go get him! Watch out for that sword!
Really? It's out of reach. Do I have a spear that can get it? Yes, I do. I want to save the champion's weapon for later. No, I don't have anything here. Oh, it's up there. Okay. It's just floating out of reach. Get down here.
I knew you had it!
Stop just hovering out of reach. Okay. Seal up. One full chicken. That's the trick. Okay.
That flaming ball is dangerous.
Do it again. Do it again, I dare you.
Go for it!
Once again flying just out of reach. Perfect excuse for me to use ice arrows. Listen, if he's just gonna keep flying away from where I can reach him, like I'm gonna keep pelting him with arrows. Like he's all the way over there. So I've never seen this happen anytime I fought him. And if it's the humble ice arrow. Who would have thought? We didn't. I don't think we spent any weapons on that. May have.
Great work, little guy! I owe you big for this. Because of you, my spirit is finally free. Can't thank you enough. I feel like I should apologize. I was doing all I could to protect Hyrule when that thing got the best of me. Sorry that me wrestling with the rubble caused such a mess. The good news is, Rudania is now back under our control. That means that our century-old Ganon beatdown plan can finally go into effect. I'm gonna take this down the mountain. I'll have a better shot at Ganon there. And then, once you've made your way into Hyrule Castle, we're gonna light that thing up. I want to give you something. It's a special power of mine called Daruk's Protection. It's no good to me now that I'm a spirit, but it might be useful for you. Here it comes! From this moment forth, the power of protection from the depths of my soul now lives inside you. Good luck, little guy. And give my regards to the princess. Set here. Now we just gotta wait for the perfect shot. Once Link is in the castle, Rudania will unleash an epic blast. Ganon won't know what hit him. Hyrule looks pretty good from up here, even after 100 years. The old rolling grounds sure are a sight for sore eyes. I wonder how the Gorons fared after the Great Calamity. I sure hope everyone down there is still going strong after every... Huh? Hey! Look at that! Still going strong indeed! Ha!
Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
Daruk's Protection, a protective power containing the perfect defense of the champion Daruk. It will automatically protect you from all manner of attacks as long as you are holding ZL. Yep. That's perfect for deflecting Guardian blasts, although ideally I would just be parrying them. Anyway. Hey brother, sorry. Hey brother, thank you so much for appeasing Rudania, Goro. I don't exactly know what you were doing in Rudania, but, well, it seems to have calmed them down, Goro. You know, while I was up there, I could have sworn I saw Lord Daruk standing on top of Rudania. I wonder, was that his ghost? I don't know how to explain it, but somehow I feel a lot braver now, Goro.
Huh?
Oh, that's right. I talked to Boss about you, and he said to bring you to him. An order from Boss can't be refused. Move it, Goro. Hey, it's you. Yonobo told me everything. You really are something else, brother. You know that? I can't believe you conquered Rudania. Color me impressed. But good grief, did you have to do it just when my back pain went away? I was all ready and raring to go at Rudania myself. Now you've gone and made it look like I was just fibbing about my back pain this whole time. Imagine that. Me! Oh, and I'm also happy to see Yonobo finally get his act together. I know that's you're doing as well. But enough backpatting and other such nonsense. Take a look at this. The divine beast Rudania has calmed down and returned to his peaceful ways. Now we can get back to digging for ore around Death Mountain. Oh, right. I've still got to thank you, brother. There's some treasure in my house. Grab it, keep it, it's yours. It's a sharp blade that Daruk himself once wielded. I'm sure you'll be able to make good use of it. However, well, as a Hylian, you probably already know this, but apparently 100 years ago, the Hylian champion had a legendary blade, the sword that seals the darkness. They say the sword sleeps in the forest somewhere, waiting. I bet you'd like to find it, eh? You should go looking. Alright. Let's grab this great weapon of the late Daruk. Boulder Breaker. This two-handed weapon was once wielded by the Goron champion Daruk. Daruk made swinging it around look easy, but the Hylian would need an immense amount of strength. And just so we can see what it looks like, pretty dang good, if I say so myself. Now, if you're wondering why I think the Lionel weapons actually match this outfit the best, is because they're actually made on Death Mountain, or at least they're made from materials on Death Mountain. So they kind of have a similar origin to the Goron weapons. I mean, of course, not exactly the same. They don't share a creator, obviously. The Goron weapons being made by Goron, the Lionel weapons being made by Lionels, but they use similar materials, so they have a similar look. It's a good replacement for the non-existent Goron bows and shields. And swords too, for that matter, but, I mean, they've got claymores, that's all they have. I'm not going to cook here. Cooking on Death Mountain seems a bit redundant, because, watch this. See, it's... I guess I could put it in a pot and make the result better, but it always seemed weird to me that there were cooking pots with fire on Death Mountain. It's just, you know, it's kind of weird. Anyway, so in the next episode, I don't think the plan is to go to the next Divine Beast. Because if we just go from Divine Beast to Divine Beast, we're leaving a lot of the map untouched, and I don't really want to do that. I do kind of want to visit every area of the game, even if it's just for a little bit, just to get like a tower or do like a side quest or something. I'd like to do something in every area of the game. Well, obviously this is a major area. These are both pretty major areas. And this is where the end of the game is, down here. This is a bit out of the way. Like, this is the one area in every playthrough that's really easy for me to neglect going to, because, I mean, they all kind of, if you just go like from Divine Beast to Divine Beast, you will go through all of these areas. Just going from Divine Beast to Divine Beast, you will go through all of these areas. These two, not so much. And this one, although you don't have to go through a Divine Beast to get to it, it does have some really important side quests. It's actually, yeah, a very important side quest. So I think that's going to be the goal of the next episode, which is we're gonna take a detour into Akala. I wonder how we do that. Here, I think it splits off right here. So we'd go from the stable down to here, through here. Sounds good to me. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and goodbye.